Hello. In this video, I'd like to show you how to solve a couple of equations here that are set up slightly differently than what you're used to seeing. In both of these, we start with some unknown number, and then we'll either subtract from it or we'll add to it, and then we divide it by a number to get an answer. So that's in a slightly different order than what you're used to seeing, maybe. But it's not going to be a problem. We can solve this just fine. And here's how I'd like you to think about it. So let's start by thinking of this as just a division problem. So I've got something on top divided by 5 is equal to 2. Well, what does this thing on top need to be? What divided by 5 is 2? If I reverse it, 2 multiplied by 5 equals 10. So whatever is up here on top must be equal to 10. So I can even write that. Whatever's up there is equal to 2 times 5. So that must be equal to 10. Well, what is up there? X minus 9 is up there. So x minus 9 is equal to 2 times 5, or x minus 9 is equal to 10. So now it's just a matter of working backwards. What minus 9 is 10? Well, 19 minus 9 is 10. Or I can think of it like this. I could just simply say x must be the opposite here. 10 plus 9 equals 19. So x must be 19. So we can just work on this backwards. This thing on top must be 2 times 5 plus 9. Works me back to the beginning. What about this one here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this. I know that whatever this is, this up here on top, it must be equal to this number multiplied by this number. So I can say, switch colors, I can say that this x plus 7, this thing on top, divided by 3 is equal to negative 2. So negative 2 times 3 must be equal to the term on top, x plus 7. So x plus 7 is equal to negative 2 times 3, that's negative 6. So what plus 7 is equal to negative 6? No problem. Let's just work it backwards. If x plus 7 is negative 6, then negative 6 minus 7 gets us to x. Or I could go like this. Let's go subtract 7 from this side, subtract 7 from this side, and x is equal to negative 13. So these equations are pretty simple, but at first you might look at it and you might pause for just a second thinking, wait a second, this doesn't look like the normal equations I'm used to, but these equations are just fine, and they're not really any more difficult than any of the others that you will face. Good luck.